Cleveland's own Fox 8 News.
And good evening, everyone. I want to thank you for being with us on this Tuesday. Portions of Northeast Ohio cleaning up after a tornado tore through the area this afternoon. It tore roofs from some buildings, knocked down tree limbs and power lines. The National Weather Service confirms an EF1 tornado hit in Medina County today. Fox 8's Matt Wright has been in Brunswick all afternoon as people are cleaning up. Matt?
Tracy, cleanup is moving quickly here on Sandra Drive in Brunswick. You can see crews have been able to clear a lot of the fallen tree limbs that blocked this roadway just a few hours ago, and power crews have been here working throughout the afternoon to restore electricity to these homes. We want to show you some video of the scene after that EF1 tornado touched down just after 1:30 this afternoon. The storm knocked down trees and power lines, damaging roofs at several homes, but the fire department is saying there's no major damage and no injuries here. Neighbors say they saw a swirl of debris heading toward them and had just moments to get to their basements. Many are crediting phone alerts from the city of Brunswick for giving them notice just in the nick of time.
When they say it's just as loud as a freight train, they're not lying. It's really loud. And then when I came upstairs and I opened the door, I was just in disbelief. I couldn't believe it. But the house, the garage is fine. It just missed my car by inches. So thank God that I'm okay and our house is okay.
For me, I was more scared for the family and my animals than it was for me. I didn't have time to be afraid. All I wanted to do was get them protected.
This was the second tornado to hit this area in just the past couple of weeks. That other tornado hit just a couple of miles from here. Tonight, as crews are cleaning up after this storm, the National Weather Service has a team on the ground to assess the damage. Tracy?
Once again, we are glad that everyone is okay there. Matt Wright, thank you. And Fox 8 is also monitoring the storm damage from the sky. Our Skyfox crew was over the Brunswick and Hinckley areas early this afternoon, and as you can see, the damage left by the storms there, just dozens of downed trees, some damage to the homes. The Grafton Road area in Brunswick also hit hard by the storms. A police dispatcher in Brunswick tells us that they had no reports of any injuries, which once again is the great news in all of this. A twister hit just before 2 o'clock near Valley Air Golf Course at Ridge Road and Boston Road in Hinckley. That wind knocked down trees on the course, and we are also being told that roofs were ripped off several golf carts on that golf course there. Well, several people in Brunswick say they ran for cover after they literally saw the funnel cloud this afternoon. And Fox 8's Dave Nethers has also been surveying the damage there in another neighborhood. Dave?
The damage here in Brunswick appears to be in a rather well-defined northeasterly path that parallels roughly Grafton Road. If you're familiar with Brunswick, along that path is Jeanette Drive. Here, take a look at what we saw there. As in other parts of this city, there are massive limbs down, several of them on houses, leaving some rather severe roof damage to several of those homes. Belongings, including a trampoline, have been blowing throughout the neighborhood a few blocks in either direction. You just wouldn't know anything happened. Many of the people had seen a severe weather alert and were already taking cover when the storm hit.
And all of a sudden it got really windy and that tree right there came down, and then the storm door opened and I tried grabbing it shut, and then I kind of flew outside and ran back inside and locked the door, and then I just watched from the windows and I saw the trampoline fly over.
And as we've said, nobody was hurt. This was over in a matter of seconds, and the cleanup will continue for quite a while. In Brunswick, Dave Nethers, Fox 8 News.
Thank you, and certainly it's that time of year. We were expecting some strong storms today, but as we just heard from Dave, Melissa, those tornadoes certainly do happen so fast.
That's right. You know, Tracy, it went from severe thunderstorm warnings earlier in the afternoon to transpiring into tornado warnings for Cuyahoga, Medina County starting around 1:30. The two confirmed touchdowns, basically the same tornado, the same cell, but touching down at two separate spots. Valley City around 1:33 and Hinckley around 1:47, 94-mile-per-hour winds. The one in Hinckley on the ground for a little over half a mile, 50 yards wide, and 94-mile-per-hour wind. So a few more storms around, not severe right now. Most of us looking at actually a little bit of sunshine. A few showers coming through now, Solon and just through